Hi everybody, I'm here today with Samira from Club Breakaway to talk about a very basic thing called running, the basics of running. Let's start with a very basic question. Is there a difference between running and jogging?
Okay, to me, running and jogging kind of refers to almost the same thing. Jogging is all a subset of running. So jogging to me would be more like your slow, long runs.
Okay.
Then running will encompass jogging and also like faster runs like your intervals, speed workouts, time trials, races. All that can be considered under running as a whole.
So is there a difference in technique between running and jogging?
Not really. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone will try to run economically. So while sprinting versus marathon, there is a difference in technique, obviously. But in general, you're looking at middle to long distance running. The technique is about the same. So ultimately, it should be optimized to run economically because you need to be able to last the whole distance.
So we're talking about like a 5k, 10k, nothing longer than 10k. Anything after that would be considered a long distance run?
Yes, but even then, the technique is kind of the same. Yeah.
It's just because there's a speed difference, or
as in between.
jogging and running?
Yeah, I guess you can see there is a bit of a speed difference, but at the same time, I don't really think that speed is the main factor. I mean, because like I mentioned, running encompasses everything, including jogging. So it really depends on what kind of distances or like whether it's sprinting versus long distance running that you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Running is a very popular sport. I think it's the easiest sport to pick up.
Yeah.
For everybody. As a basic, is there a way to lose weight to run, and is there a way to run and maintain weight?
Okay, so there's definitely a way to lose weight from running. So ideally, right, to burn fat, you should do long duration at low intensity.
Okay.
So you can do like 10k run or whatever. And you shouldn't be going hard. So you can even do it at a conversational pace. It doesn't need to be where like some people tend to run like 20k or hard throughout. That in effect may actually burn less fat than a 10k run at a conversational effort.
For a layman, would be running as long as you can, but at a very comfortable pace where you can almost have a conversation and talk to someone.
Yeah, something along that. I mean, you don't necessarily run like super long, even 2 hours is good enough. So anyway, 2 hours is about the limit of your glycogen stores. So beyond that, you need to start taking on gels and energy bars.
So that's getting quite technical already.
Yeah.
That's basically the way to run and to lose weight.
Yes.
But like for me personally, I've seen that after a while you want to run to maintain a certain level, run to maintain a certain weight as well. Yeah. And is that a different way of running?
I wouldn't think so. Maybe you can adjust your mileage or the intensity of your workouts. But I think to maintain weight, it also comes down a lot to your nutrition. Because input and output, if it matches, then you will stay about even. Okay, let's say you're exercising more but you're eating as much as before you start exercising, then it's unlikely you will not lose weight.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless previously you were eating too much, then obviously it will help you to kind of maintain there already.
After doing 2-3k, after a while your body gets used to it.
Yep.
Can you just keep running 2-3k and maintain a certain weight?
How much to run really depends on what is your target distance to run. So a person running 5k versus a person running a marathon, it's a very different kind of target to a target workout. Okay, let's say you just started running and you're always running 2-3k over year. So you can gradually increase your mileage a bit, so maybe up to 10k, 15k even, depending on what you're looking at and the time you can afford.
Because I'm looking at it from a beginner's perspective. So naturally for men in Singapore, the benchmark is always going to be 2.4.
Yeah, correct.
Right, so you will naturally get faster and faster with
Yeah.
2.4. But then once I think you get to a certain point where you're comfortable with that level of fitness, the effectiveness of the 2.4 begins to deteriorate. That's where you have to start increasing distance or increasing speed.
You do need to increase mileage a bit still to build up the endurance,
Okay.
because that is like the base of your fitness. But in order to let's say get from a 10 minute 2.4 to a 9 minute 2.4, the important thing to work on is actually speed and like the threshold or will do all that. Let's say you only can run at a 2 minute per 400 at the stadium, right? Per lap stadium, and you don't work on getting faster at that, then that will always be your cap. No matter how long you run, that is the fastest you can run. So it's very important to work on speed to be able to drop it from a 2 minute become a 150, then a 140, and so on.